This week I'm in Milton Keynes celebrating the 50th anniversary of Britain's most famous new town, which is also home to a Christian community with a pioneering past. Welcome to Songs of Praise. On today's programme, I'll be meeting the Christians at the heart of the development of Milton Keynes. Reverend Kate Botley visits a Christian project which is restoring broken bicycles whilst turning around young lives.
Do you know what I think the best bit of the bike is, Ben?
Which one?
And I have a kickabout with a local freestyle footballer whose faith has inspired him to break a staggering 5 world records.
As a Christian, I really believe that this was my God-given gift and it was something that he wanted me to do.
Founded in 1967, Milton Keynes was built to ease the pressure of London's chronic housing shortage. Created from Buckinghamshire farmland and surrounding villages, this place has had a lot to celebrate over its past 5 decades, being the proud home of the Aston Martin, with some cars taking 2 years to make. And it's the base of the legendary Marshall Amplifier Company. Milton Keynes has also forged a close-knit Christian community, and our first hymn comes from the Church of Christ the Cornerstone, led by the multi-award-winning songwriter and music producer Noel Robinson and his band.
On nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest way, but only trust in Jesus' name. When darkness seems to hide His face, I rest on His unchanging grace. In every high and stormy day, is my anchor holds within. Cornerstone, we made strong in the Savior's love through the storm. He is the Lord, Lord of all. And He shall come with trumpet sound. Oh, may I then in Him be found, just in His righteousness alone. For to stand before the throne, oh, for to stand before His throne. Christ alone, Christ alone, cornerstone, we came strong in the Savior's love through the storm. He is Lord, Lord of all.
Created 50 years ago in 1967, Milton Keynes has a track record for innovation, being first in the country to trial driverless vehicles. When it was built, Centre MK was the largest indoor shopping mall in Europe, fitting for a place that from the very beginning set its sights on a pioneering future.
New job, new home, new life. in Milton Keynes.
Residents were served by a network of historic churches. But in the following years, Milton Keynes would seek to develop new ways of serving its Christian community.
When Milton Keynes was a twinkle in the planner's eye, the Anglicans, the Baptists, the Methodists, the Roman Catholics and the United Reformed Church, they came to the decision that they would build churches together.
It's incredibly forward-thinking. We've got Roman Catholics and Protestants coming together, where in other parts of the country that certainly wasn't happening.
Well, I think that there was a great excitement, a new excitement about this ecumenical movement. It was a great adventure for everybody here, and people felt that they were just on the cusp of building something really new and being able to contribute as Christians together into the building of a new city.
Milton Keynes' ecumenical movement needed a focal point. Work began to build a space in the town centre where everyone could worship together. The result was the Church of Christ, the Cornerstone. Officially opened in 1992, it became the UK's first purpose-built ecumenical church, serving 5 denominations under one roof. That same year, Her Majesty the Queen attended a special dedication ceremony to celebrate and bless this new building. Cheryl Montgomery was in the choir on the big day.
The morning, we were all inside the church already for the Queen to arrive. And it was such a big occasion for Milton Keynes. So the heads of the churches were there, and it was just like saying, right, Milton Keynes, you are really important today. And the first notes of the music started. That was it, and off we went. That's my daughter, and that's me. It was really a special occasion.
For the last 50 years, 25 years, you are absolutely welcome.
A quarter of a century later, and Cheryl is still singing with the Cornerstone Choir.
We were always looking ahead and looking forward to being in a special place, to be that special group of people who promised to work together.
Look at this. Freestyle football takes years of practice and has become a global phenomenon.
Really impressive. Thanks, man.
Christian Daniel Cutting is one of the world's leading experts and hails from right here in Milton Keynes.
And how long have you been doing freestyling for?
It's been my full-time job for about 8 years,
Yeah.
and I've been practicing for probably nearer to 20 years. So yeah,
So
not
since you're a
overnight.
little kid.
Yeah.
And you must have some records.
Got a couple of world records, various different freestyle skills that you can do.
Yeah.
So once I'd learned to kind of just juggle the ball and do all the easy stuff, you know, the stuff that you learn when you're young as well.
I don't even learn that, so...
I learned to kind of balance the ball on my head like this.
Yeah.
And then once I learned to get it there, I learned to tilt my head to the side and balance it in my temple.
Yeah.
And then you roll it over and catch it, roll it back, and basically over and back counts as a face roll. And I did 1,810 in a row.
Wow, your neck must have been really aching after that.
I didn't have anything to do for a spare hour that day, so I thought, why not go for it?
At what stage do you get to that and think, I'm just going to roll the ball on the top of my head? I mean, that just...
No, it's really hard, yeah. Once, even balancing it there is difficult enough. And then it's kind of that, just balance and trying to get it there. But then for ages I was up to here again, and then back to this side, then up. But it's trying to make it smooth and make it look like flawless when it's like rolling around your head.
That's really impressive.
Daniel holds a total of 5 world records, but didn't consider becoming a professional freestyler until he graduated in sport and PE from university, choosing a career in football over teaching.
I just decided, even from a young age, I knew I had this gift and this ability to play football. And that wasn't even the tricks and skills. I just, as a Christian, you know, I really believe that this was my God-given gift and it was something that he wanted me to do. I can't say I ever heard the voice of God saying, Daniel, you will be a freestyler, but I just had that sense in my spirit, and when I prayed through it with mum and dad and other friends and family, and just thought, you know, I'd be silly not to try this and to really go for something that I'm so passionate about.
And you've been a body double as well, haven't you, for some famous footballers?
Yeah, I've done loads of body doubling over the years, so it's always good to be in the adverts. My mum would prefer that my face was in them, she always says that, but if you've got a body double for the pros and make him look good, then I'm happy to do it. Even David Beckham, I've done things where it looks like he's doing the trick with his feet, but it's actually me doing it.
But that's incredible. I mean, David Beckham must have amazing skills, but your skills are even better.
Yeah, I am better than David Beckham at football skills, yeah, for sure. He's very good at football, obviously, but I'm better at skills.
Daniel now has 1 million followers on social media and travels the world showcasing his extraordinary talents.
So I think people always think of God-given skills and abilities as the gift of leadership or the gift of discernment or those kind of the gift of encouragement. But God has given us so many different gifts, you know, physical gifts that you can actually use.
He's given you the gift of tricks.
He's given me the gift of freestyle. Not well, you're okay. You weren't too bad. Yes! Oh. Wow. Maybe a few more years practice. But that's the amazing thing, isn't it? He's given me this gift and ability, and I really believe that. But it was still, you know, hours and hours of practice every day. Just because I had that God-given ability and skill, it didn't mean that I just woke up one day and went, whoa, Mum, look what I can do. I went to bed, woke up and the ball was spinning on my finger. It was the hours of practice and the discipline and the perseverance which God's given me in order to actually get to this level.